Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Miami Marlins. Biggest story coming into this one was what he's been able to do this past month. Really putting together an outstanding 4 weeks of play, and will be a major factor in this one today.
He's been a force to be reckoned with, Boog. Elite stats and makes an impact every time he steps on the field. Can't wait to see what he's got in store for this crowd today.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Max Meyer. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Trent Grisham leading things off and takes a strike. Foul ball there. Oh, and 2 now. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That one not close. And it's 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Right side, Lopez. Tosses to first. That takes care of Grisham. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. It features a great veteran presence, Paul Goldschmidt.
Really an essential part of this lineup. Top 5 in slugging in the American League right now. He's putting up some pretty big power numbers, and when you can get that kind of production out of a player like this, I tell you what, it's only going to make the team better as a whole.
Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. And that one clips the corner. Line to left. Myers brings it in. And there are 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Cody Bellinger stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, the lefty, Carlos Rodon. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Otto Lopez leading things off and takes a strike. Rodon was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question did he earn that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Fair ball. Here's Ben Gamble.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Ben Gamble.
High fly ball out to center field. Grisham sprinting for this one. He's got it. And there's one away. Time now for the Marlins lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Griffin Conine.
He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games. I mean, that's pretty impressive. And even if it doesn't sound like it, think about the pace over the course of a full season. That's over 80 home runs. Well, they're going to have a hard time getting him out in this one because he is dialed in.
Xavier Edwards now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Lopez over at first with one away. The Yanks would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And he hits a ground ball right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Norby. Swing and a miss. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in game one of this 3-game set. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And now for the Marlins, Derek Hill. To the right side, Chisholm. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. Marlins strand a pair, scoreless after one. Back here in Miami, new inning getting started. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Meyer back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Stanton matched a homer in his last game. Comes up empty. That's strike two. That's outside. 1-2 to count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's outside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Fourth right now on the American League home run leaderboard. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Meyer, in his third season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! A shot to the opposite field. Home run number 30 on the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Well, baseball gave us Jazz, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. gives baseballs to lucky fans with home runs like that. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Goldie steps into the box. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. Outside low, and it's 1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one ripped. That's back there. It has the distance. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 27th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
So frustrating for any pitcher. Finished outside the zone, and he still managed to get punished with the home run. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And that one lifted in the air center field. Puts it away for the out.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Volpe went deep in his most recent game. High fly ball out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. And there's two away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 28.
Two outs, base is empty.
Wells.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is fouled back. That one fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one popped in the air left field. Myers. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. Yankees 3 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's going to be Griffin Conine. And that's in for a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
High fly ball down the left field line. Dominguez on the move, squeezes it, and there's one away.
Batting 7, the left fielder,
Dane Myers, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Bounce to the right side. Over to Goldie. That's out number 2.
Batting 8, the catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. Ramirez was again named Rookie of the Month. Clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class. And first offering is fouled off.
It's not always the case, but if you win Rookie of the Month more than once, you've got a great shot at taking home Rookie of the Year honors after the season. What a year he's had.
Ramirez launched a homer in his most recent game. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. That's a slider for a strike.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Conine sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 25,
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. In there, and it's 0-1. And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Now 2 out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
2 out, space is empty. Bellinger up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Bellinger recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Myers makes the catch, and that'll do it. Yanks held in check, but they lead at 3-0. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Davison De Los Santos.
Right through there for a strike. Strike two.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Otto
Back
Lopez.
to the top of the lineup. Now here is Otto Lopez. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. In there for strike one. And that's outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Ground ball left side. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Gamble.
So digging in, Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. Yankees 3 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Stanton.
That's in for a strike. Hard hit to third. Throw pulls him off the bag and he's safe. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered here in this one. And that one missing low.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Miami's bullpen with some action. Jesus Tinoco getting loose out there. Enriquez also throwing. On the ground to the left. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. To the right side. Nice stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
There's Ryan McMahon now. fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And that is out of play. Yankees up by 3. Here's the 0-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground, could be 2. Here's Edwards for 1. And that's 2. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. And midway in the 4th, Yankees 3 and the Marlins nothing. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Edwards started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. Rodon ready. Here comes. And that misses. Now 2-0.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And there's the automatic.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
On the ground, right side. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, Connor.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. One out, bases empty. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, bases empty. Hit in the air, right field. Snags it for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 3.
And now the center fielder, Derek Hill. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out of the foul tip. So they make short work of him there. On to the top of the 5th we go. Yankees 3 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Meyer back to work. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 1-0. Volpe, a former Gold Glove winner, 23 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span.
Right through there for his strike.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Wells in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Top of the zone for a called strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next pitch is outside. And misses inside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that's ball four.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Jesus Tinoco.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. And he pumps it a strike. Wells leads off first with one away. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Wells into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Squirts away a little bit. The 2-2. It's through for a hit. Here comes Wells around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Everything came together for him. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Jason Dominguez digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That one is absolutely belted. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
First pitch misses. There's a strike, 95 of that one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. On the ground, Edwards. That's the third out. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And at the plate for Miami, Griffin Conine. That missed by a lot. Ball one. Conine turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
And 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Myers in the box now. No balls and a strike. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Oh, that hit him. On the run, sends it over to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting.
The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's just plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
First and second, no outs. Now at the plate, Agustin Ramirez. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw, and it gets away. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Davison de los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. And a big swing and a miss. Myers at third. Ramirez on at first with nobody out. Swings through that.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Rodon sets and deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. And downstairs. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Rodon fires.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Runner tags for home. Not in time. He's safe. It's 4-2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Ben Gamble getting ready to hit.
Gamble.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Check swing, and he went 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's down and away.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Now the throw to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Marlins 2. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Giancarlo Stanton. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. In the air, out towards left center. Myers tracks it down for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off on the right foot.
And there's the strike. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Now one missed. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Chisholm, the runner at second with one away. And it's even up. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Not close with that one, and the count's full. Tinoco checks the runner. Chisholm back on a dive. Man at second. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runner goes again. Stays alive. Runner goes again. That's ball 4. And the throw, he's out at third.
Yeah, I don't really get the logic right there of trying to steal third. You've got to count where that hitter's most likely going to get a pitch to hit or he's going to walk. One thing is you don't want to be a distraction in his eyes if it is a pitch to hit. Fortunately, it was out of the zone and it was ball 4, but you get thrown out at third base. So kind of counterproductive to producing a bigger inning and maximizing the runners on base.
At the plate, Ryan McMahon. Two outs. And that one got a piece of him.
The batter, number 11.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's his 50th career homer, and they add to their lead. It's 7-2.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jesus Tinoco won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
New
the Marlins.
pitcher for the Marlins, Jansen
Number
Chung.
89.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the sixth. That one way outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
The center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Fastball for a strike. Yo one. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Konai sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's 7-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now it's the shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards.
This one popped up. Chisholm puts it away for the out. One down.
Third baseman, number 1, Connor Norby.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
That's in there. High fly ball out into left center field. 2 away now.
The center fielder, number
2 down,
3,
base is empty.
Derek
Here's the center fielder, Derek Hill. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That misses. 2-0. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Next pitch in for a strike, and now 2-2. And a good eye there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
2 outs, runner at first. Griffin Konai now at the plate. Fastball for a strike at 95. Hill, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Marlins 2. Back here in Miami, top of inning number 7. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. It's 8-2. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. And now 2 balls and a strike. That one pushed to the left and foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Stanton now.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
He was late there. Strike 1.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That's a hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. This one smoked out to left. Myers makes the grab for the second out.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. That one found hard the other way. Stanton off of first with 2 away. Comes up empty.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Next pitch is outside. And that's too high. headed towards the corner. Konai flying after this one. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Ripped on a line. Reaching for it and brings it in. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 8-2. You're dialed into the show.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Jake Bird.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact. Not a lot of hits, period.
Now the left fielder, Dane Myers. 1 for 2. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez makes the catch for the out. One away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ramirez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. De Los Santos hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. The Fish with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. There's a strike. Just missed. The 2-1. Fought off foul. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Lopez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. This one high in the air to left center. Dominguez. And that is that. Marlins leave 1, and it's still 8-2. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not in the Hall
of your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Volpe stands in now, looks at that one inside. The Yankees up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is off the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
One down. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Volpe over at second, one down. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Nabs it, runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put, and there are 2 outs. Now here's Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
On the ground to first, and it stays fair. Coming home, and he can't come up with it. He will score. Still manages a throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Dominguez.
So man aboard. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. That one the other way. Oh, he botches it.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jansen Junk won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Declan
the Marlins,
Cronin taking over on the mound.
51.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And that one hammered. And that's a foul ball. Hard hit right side. Whips it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees 9 and the Marlins 2.
Now pitching for
Back
New York.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
41.
bottom of the 8th, Tim Hill.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Now it's
Leading
the
up for the
DH,
Marlins,
Ben
the
Gamble.
designated hitter, Ben Gamble.
On the ground to third. Zips it across, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Xavier Edwards. And there's the strike. Hill, in his 8th season, he features a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. To third. McMahon fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Norby.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. That one drifts inside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, the Yankees 9 and the Marlins 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And a good start to the inning.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Man at first. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. In the air to left down the line. Myers sizes this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Paul Goldschmidt
Up
now.
next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch just misses. Stanton stands at first with 1 out. He swings and fouls one off. Way outside, and it gets away. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ryan McMahon, the next to hit.
Baseman, Ryan McMahon.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jose Caballero looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Fouled off left side. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a chopper out to short. Over to first, and that is that. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. The Yankees 9 and the Marlins 2.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Mark Leiter Jr.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
So digging in, Derek Hill. 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Griffin Conine.
And now Griffin Conine. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate, square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. A little bit low. And the count 1-2. Started after it. Appeal to third. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. And it remains 2-2. The Marlins with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
The other way. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Triple-digit wins, 100 wins. That's hard to even look at. You kind of blink your eyes to make sure that it says what you're reading. But an incredible season. This is an elite team, and there are few teams, few players in the history of the game that have been a part of a club that have won this many games.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.